Hey girls, I wanted to go live really quick. Just been doing a lot of thinking about inviting and how inviting is really the key to everything. And, if you've got a problem inviting, I think you really need to go back to the basics. Go back, do a little soul searching, and just really ask yourself, like, do I believe in these programs, in these groups, in myself as a coach? Because if the answer to any of those things is no, then you will probably be afraid to invite. And here's the thing. What I've learned and why I'm not afraid at all to invite anymore is that I was totally focusing on, when I did have a problem inviting, when I was afraid to invite, I was focused on, well, I don't want them to think this. I don't want them to think this, that I just want to make a sale. But then I started thinking, I was like, well, do I think that? Like, is that what I'm trying to do? No, it's not. And so there's no reason to even have that be in my mind. That should not even be my focus. Like, if you've got a problem inviting, there's a deeper problem under that you need to fix. Or maybe coaching isn't for you, I always go back to this, like, if I had like a disease, which I think I've told you guys this before, if I had a disease that I found the cure for, would I not tell somebody else that has it? Would I not like reach out to them and say, hey, like I used to have that and I healed myself, like I got over it and I know how to do it. Would you want to do it too? Or, invite them to do it too. And just because I make an income doing it, it doesn't mean that my intentions aren't good. It doesn't mean that my main intention is to help people. And that's the thing. I learned a long time ago that if you really want abundance to come into your life, you focus on giving to the world. You focus on helping people. And so that's what I do. And I don't worry about the money coming. I know the money's going to come. But that's not my focus. And so since the money's not my focus, I don't ever feel bad. That is not my focus. But I know that I was presented with this opportunity. I know that these programs have changed my life so that I can now help others do it too. Because bottom line is, probably every single one of you in this group that has become a coach, your lives have been changed for the better by the programs. Am I right or wrong? And if not, then you probably shouldn't be a coach. Because if you don't believe in the programs and products, then yeah, you probably feel gross about inviting people. And as you should. I mean, as long as you're not a sociopath, maybe a sociopath wouldn't feel bad about inviting people to something that they don't believe in, but I sure would, And so now, and I also know too that inviting, especially in the beginning, like, I know it's scary to take a risk on being a coach. And in the beginning, it's like, you're not making any money yet, you're putting in some time. And that's why it's like, if you pick one thing to do each day over posting, over anything else, other than your journey has to be first. Your workout, you working the programs, that has to be first. But after that, in terms of coaching, inviting has to be number one. It has to be, because people aren't just going to come to you. They're just not. And you're going to lose, if you don't start getting some people in the groups, first off, you won't get them unless you invite. Second off, if you don't start getting some people like going in the beginning, it's going to be real easy to be like, oh, this isn't working, or make excuses, like it's too hard, it's too this, too that. It's like, whatever you think it's going to be, that's what it's going to be. I learned that too. I learned that hard was in my vocabulary way too much. And so I don't even say hard anymore. You know what? Like, I walk around now thinking, like embodying that energy of, like, I help people so well in my groups that I have to actually turn people away because I've got too many. And I don't want to take on too much. Okay, just a second. Let me finish my video. Just a minute. So, like, I try to embody this energy of, like, what do I want to happen? What do I want? I want to help people. I want to really get them results. And I want that to help me and my family. And there's nothing wrong with that. When you hold on to the intention of what you truly want, you never have to feel bad, because there's nothing to feel bad about. You are allowed to make an income off of your passions, off of your gifts. There's nothing wrong with it. Just a minute, please. I don't know. No, it's empty. You're allowed to do that. That's what we're born to do. That's why you were giving your gifts. If you were not meant to make money off your gifts, then you would basically have to do your gifts as a hobby, like anything that you're passionate about, like use it as a hobby, and then go to like a soul-sucking job from 9 to 5 every day that you hate, and putting out negative energy while you're doing that job. That is not the way that we're going to make the world a better place. You know what make the world a better place? We do things that we love all day long. We make a living off of those, and then we're constantly adding to the world because the energy that we're putting out is this beautiful, loving, excited, enthusiastic, passionate energy, and we're helping people, okay? So when you look at inviting like that, when you realize that inviting is you reaching out your hand to someone, and inviting is you putting someone's potential life change over your fears. Okay, if you're afraid to invite, honestly, it's just your mind coming up with some really good way to make you think that inviting is like trying to take advantage of people or something. It's not. We want to help people. If you don't want to help people, then this probably isn't the place for you, you know? So really think about that. Like if you've got a problem inviting, because I used to too, I'll raise my little hand over here. I was afraid to invite, but I was focusing on the wrong thing. I was focusing on, I don't want them to think I just want to make a sale. It's like, okay, well, first off, don't focus on that. Second off, make sure they know that you care about them. First off, care about them, and then make sure they know it, you know? And the way you make sure they know it is by truly getting to know them, truly getting to know their obstacles, their problems. Be a problem solver, you know? So I hope that helped you guys. I realize my connection looks a little weak, so I hope you guys could hear me through that. Anywho, everybody have a great day. Bye, girls. Hey, Rach.